Hi friends, welcome to Stay Stitching. My name is Carla and this is Troy and I's youngest son, Wilson. And we're featuring him today because I made him the Papa Bear Joggers by Patterns for Pirates. And so Wilson had been wanting some joggers for a while. When his older brother moved to Germany, he left some joggers behind, and Wilson had been wearing them, but they were way too big, weren't they?
Yeah.
And so, did I just tell you I was going to make some, or did you ask me? I can't remember. Do you remember?
You just told me you were going to make me some.
Okay. So, I told him I was going to make him some, and I found this. And so, how do you like them?
Well, they fit nice. My only gripe with them is that the fabric is not stretchy, but that's an easy fix, or an easy change anyways.
For the next pair. Yeah, we can't really fix it for this pair. I made them out of, and I'm going to have him take them off and I'll show you them in just a minute. I made them out of sweatshirt fleece. And so to me, I had in my head, this is a knit, and I just went on ahead. Well, he couldn't get his feet through the bottom, could you?
No.
So what I did is I cut them off to where high enough so that he could get his feet into them. And then I just got some fabric from my stash, which is stretchy, and I added that for the cuffs. The rest of them fit just fine, and he doesn't need for them to be, you know, any stretchier than they are. However, the next time we make some, we will definitely make them stretchier. And so, do you like, you said you wanted, like, from the knees up, you want them to be a little bit skinnier?
Yeah, they're a little bit loose on my thighs, I think. When I'm standing up, they get kind of baggy. Okay,
because they don't look loose now, but if we're going to use a stretchier knit, then we will want to grade down there so that, because then they'll be bigger. All right, so why don't you go take these off, not in front of the camera, and I can show them, you know, what they look like. And we're going to have pictures of him at the end of the video. So anything else you want to add?
No.
How about, thanks, Mom, I love you so much, you're the greatest mom in the history of the world? Tell the people.
I'd like to thank my mom, the Academy. Thank you, Mom. I love you.
You're welcome, honey. I love you too. All right, give me your pants. He'll be back in a minute. So, Patterns for Pirates. I'm trying to remember if I have made anything else from these guys. I bought the pattern. I also bought a raglan. They have a raglan sleeve tee, which I bought, and I haven't made it yet, but I do have it printed. I sent the PDFs for these off to PDF Plotting, and they come right back, and they are ready to sew. This went together without any problems. I found the directions perfect. I found the pattern fit together perfectly, and I think it's going to be a go-to pattern for me. That was an interesting lesson that I learned about the sweatshirt fleece, and not realizing that it was not going to be stretchy enough. So here comes Wilson with those, and I will show you what I did with them. Thanks, honey.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the bottom, I put on just a darker charcoal gray fabric that is stretchier. It's still not super stretchy, but it's stretchier, and now he can get them on.
They're really hard to take off.
He said they're really hard to take off. So that's what took him so long. I put in grommets, those called grommets. And the first thing Wilson did when he put them on, he's standing there and he took the two strings. I ordered a whole roll of strings, and he pulled the strings out this way, which ripped this grommet out of the fabric. So I was like, dude, you don't do that. You tie it and then you pull this way to make it tighter. But he doesn't know. He's just 15. He doesn't know from grommets. So now he does. And the pattern did call for these, I believe, or maybe it called for buttonholes. I'm not sure. I wouldn't like buttonholes better. I feel like maybe they'd be more comfortable. I'll have to ask Wilson what he thought. I bought a whole toolkit and everything, and it was hard to get these in. I'm trying to remember if I did it or if Troy did it. Maybe Troy did it. So they have side pockets, slash pockets on the side. I love this way of adding pockets. I have done it both on knits and on wovens, and I think it works really well. I top stitched down the side seam, and I'll give you a look at the inside. That's the pocket and the legs. Now, one thing that I'm seeing now that I'm inspecting these is it looks like my serger tension wasn't tight enough. Let me turn this back out. Maybe you guys can give me some advice on how to fix this, what I need to do. It has spread this thread right there. You see that? And that's not what you want. And so I'm going to need to re-sew that. Maybe because the fabric doesn't stretch very much and he wears these all the time. Anyway, I recommend this pattern if you are sewing for teenage boys. I think teenage girls would wear those as well. I don't know if Patterns for Pirates has one set up for girls with a longer rise, but girls wear things down low around their hips now, so I kind of feel like they could get away with wearing this pattern. A 15-year-old girl could wear these just as easily as Wilson can. But anyway, I recommend them. So go check out Patterns for Pirates. And if you've been wondering what to sew for your teenage son, I think a pair of joggers is a great starting point. And Wilson loves his. He wears them all the time. So I feel like that was a pretty successful make. All right, guys, take care. I'll talk to you again soon.